Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Sure.
How's everybody doing? We're here. We're live. We're alive.
Mm-hmm.
Above ground, so we're doing good.
Yep.
We were lucky to wake up this morning.
Lucky. Hank and Kathy over there.
Let's see here. I can never get to the chat quick enough. Come on, come on. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. I woke up at 5 o'clock. I was raring to go. I was like, let's get this party started. Ready.
Yep.
Well, you've been down for so many days. I suppose you're getting antsy to get up and getting your life back to normal.
Yeah, definitely. Morning, Valerie. Hickory
Morning, Valerie.
Springs. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here.
I made a big whopping $6 yesterday on DoorDash.
Oh gosh.
What happened? Oh, because of the snow.
I got an order and then nothing. So I was like, forget it. I just quit. Because they're doing all these bonuses now. And I almost wish they didn't do the bonuses because it seems like when they do the bonuses, I hardly ever get any orders because it's like everybody comes out of the woodwork, you know?
Yeah.
I think I would rather them not do bonuses and just give me all the work, you know?
Yeah.
We'll try again today.
She was dashing through the snow.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully today it'll be a little bit better. I think it's supposed
Now,
to be.
hopefully they make at least $12.
Yeah.
Double your money.
Better than a kick in the head.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, usually it's not hard to make at least $100 a day, you know? But this week has been kind of tough.
Yeah, Valerie says same here, Nikki. They did peak pay here for 3 days, and I was slow.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. Not supposed to
Like
be
I said,
slow.
I'd rather them just give regular pay.
Yeah. I mean, that would make more sense for them to do that because.
I think in the long run, I end up making more money that way.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Things are going. I'm about 20% better than I was yesterday.
That's
So
good.
getting better, you know.
At least you're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, I'm doing better. I'm always worried about my little, blood clot thing because I don't want it like dry socket. So that's like one of the biggest,
Oh yeah.
Concerns. And so I just trying to be good, try not to suck on anything.
Guess it's a good thing you're single, right?
Trying to keep out of trouble. That's boring for me, but whatever. I gotta be good for right now.
Hickory says, "What'd you get from the Tooth Fairy, Valerie?"
I got a bunch of pain. I got some Tylenol 3. I guess that's
nice
a good
big
thing.
bill. Tooth Fairy's pretty expensive these days.
Oh my God. It was $250 to have that tooth pulled. It used to be like $100.
Wow.
But it was expensive. It was
Imagine if you
crazy.
had them fix it.
Huh?
Imagine if you had them fix it, how much it would
Oh,
cost.
it would have been $1,200 to have them
Yeah,
fix the cavity and put a new crown on. It would have been $1,200.
yeah,
I was like, unless
Dang.
you're paying for it, that tooth's coming out one way or the other.
yeah,
So, but yeah, it was pricey, but to be pain free,
yeah.
that's the price you got to pay.
Yep.
Nitty gritty picker says smoking can cause a dry socket. Well, actually, it's one of the things that causes it, and it's more from the drawing in, from the sucking on the cigarette.
Yeah.
Um, and so you have to. There's I wouldn't say it's a you know a fail proof um, way to do it, but you just don't. You tend not. I mean, I didn't smoke from the time I got the tooth pulled until that evening, and it was more of just having a cigarette in my hand, you know. But I tried not to do any of that, and just really tried to keep my smoking at a minimum, and which I have done already in the past. You know, I don't smoke a whole lot. Um, but I'm doing better. But that you don't want to suck on a straw. You don't want anything. You don't want to do anything that's going to pop that blood clot out.
Yeah.
And the smoking can actually, or in drawing in, can actually pop that out. So that's
Oh my God.
if you don't have that blood clot in there, that's what causes your dry socket. My brother spent weeks in pain because he wouldn't stop smoking after he got his tooth pulled. Yep. I mean, you have to be smart about it. I mean, it's not you have to just be aware of what's going to cause it, and and do your best to not do that. But yeah, I'm still really concerned about it. I don't. Um,
Yeah.
so let's see. Hickory Spring says Poplar. Ah, shit. I just got a notification that they're doing peak pay all weekend.
Yeah, I
Grr.
did too.
And I was hoping to make bang bucks working all day
Yeah.
on Sunday, Mother's Day. Ugh. That would have been a great day
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Dash.
Yeah, I got that notice too. Must be all
Uh,
over the place then.
Tim says he's going to go pick up the kid from college. Have a good trip. Be safe. And have a great
Yeah, have a
day.
good trip.
Yep.
That's always a good thing to be able to pick your kid up,
Be careful, Tim.
bring him home.
Tim makes videos if anybody doesn't know. You should go subscribe to his channel. He makes videos, good videos. He goes and finds stuff and shows it.
I need to go through all my subscribers, and because I know I don't get half of the notifications that I
Me
should.
neither.
So, and it's hard for me to just go through, and so I need to go and check them out. So, how's everybody's sales been lately?
Toilet.
In the toilet. In the
I think I
toilet.
sold 2 things this last week. No. Yeah, 2 things this last week. In the whole week.
Nikki.
But I'm not listing either, so
Yep. Well, if you're not going to be door dashing, get those listings up. Come on.
That's what my husband was saying. He goes, because I only have 50 more deliveries to go to make my bonus for my friend. So I want to finish that up, I'm hoping. But he said, I understand you make decent money on there. He said, but really and truly, you're spending them, especially when you're driving the truck,
Yeah.
you're spending quite a bit of money on fuel. He said, wouldn't it be better if you went and parked over at the storage shed and worked on eBay? Don't
Yeah.
you think you'd make more money doing that? I was like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But this is money that I know I'm going to make. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah.
thing. I can make more money on eBay, but I know if I put my hours out there, I know, well, almost certain how much money I'm going to make. You know what I mean? I used to
Yeah.
do that with eBay. I used to be able to go, all right, I got this $500 bill coming up. I got to hustle and get, I hate that word, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And get stuff listed and get it sold. And I could pretty much guarantee everything I listed was going to sell fast. You know what I mean?
Right.
I always had like a stockpile of stuff that I knew I could throw up there if I needed fast cash, you know? And, but I don't know if I know that anymore. You know, I don't know. Because eBay has changed their algorithm or something, and things are a bit different. I mean, if I list, I sell. I'm just saying, but I don't know.
Well, I think, with a lot of things, I was telling my daughter, from year to year things change.
Oh
She
yeah,
bases
definitely.
a lot of her sales on holidays like Mother's Day,
Oh yeah,
and all these holidays. And like, this is usually, last year it was a really busy season for her,
yeah.
for Mother's Day. This year, not so much, you
Oh,
know. And so, I said, you gotta kind of think outside the box and do some,
yeah,
some different, create some stuff. I mean, that you're a
yeah,
creator, you can create some some different styles. And she's always creating different styles and stuff. But um, I just gotta put out there. Yesterday, she went, and her husband went and had an ultrasound, and they got to see the baby for the first time.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, she was just beside herself
Yeah, I bet.
because he looks like a little. I said I shouldn't have, because I don't know what it is, but um, it looks like you know a cute little peanut just moving around in there. So that
Yeah,
was cool.
that's exciting.
She gets to experience a little more with this baby, because the last one, she was like 5 months long before that's when they found out they were pregnant. So
Oh, so she gets
um,
to do the whole
so
thing.
she's getting a little more. It's a completely different pregnancy. So good morning, Mike.
I almost knew instantly I was pregnant.
Yeah, I pretty much, well, with Julie, actually, I didn't find out I was pregnant until I was about, I think it was 4 months, 4 or 5 months pregnant. So,
Yeah, things have changed. I think, yeah, you're correct. You kind of got to go outside the box and think about it. And if I went over to the storage shed, I'm sure I could find stuff that's going to sell fast, just like I always do. But
sure.
like I said, I can pretty much go, okay, I'm going to make $500 this week if I do this,
Mhm.
on that DoorDash. So I'm not, because I missed 2 days of delivering this week so far. So
Yeah,
I'm not going to make close to that this week. But I don't know. Maybe I'll go hang out at the storage shed. I don't know what to do, because I'm kind of worried about getting my eBay going really good again, because I'm going to be lawn mowing.
yeah,
And I'm going to be freaking pooped when I get home.
Well,
Last thing I'm gonna want to do is pack shit. You know
put your handling time
what it
out.
is? I got my handling time on 2 days.
I know. I would almost put it at 3 or 4 days.
Yeah,
It's not going to hurt your cells that much,
no.
you know.
I just
And
figure, I'm gonna be pooped out when I get home. I'm not gonna want to sit there and screw around with packing.
right.
So I'm almost afraid to get my eBay going really good again, just because of that. I mean, like this week I had 2 sales, woohoo. Um, but I could handle it. Wasn't too much for me to handle. But I don't know.
Yeah, I understand. I do understand. And that's the thing too is, when you're like me, and I'm just talking about my situation, when
Yeah,
I'm buying stuff, I'm kind of basing it on, what it's selling for now, especially like, clothing, shoes, and things like that.
yeah,
I rarely ever check comps when I'm in the thrift store.
yeah,
Um, anything. It's very rare that I do that because I know, that usually it's a pretty good sale. If I can get, $15 out of an item, to me that's worth it.
yeah,
And so, but I think, other items like hard goods, it's a little like those prices change so much. Like
yeah.
you could buy a calculator, maybe a book or two, and look at your comps, and they're really good. But if you don't get them listed right away, you may
Oh,
not get that price for them. They may be down in the toilet in a week.
well, that's happened more than once for me.
So you got to be kind of adamant about and for me, I have a plethora of clothing, as y'all know.
Yeah.
So but just I don't know. And I think it happens, it does the same with like clothing, because if you've got a brand out there that's kind of popular, then it gets saturated,
Well, and
especially
styles, popularity of styles change too.
right.
I would imagine you guys go through changes a lot more than hard good sellers do, because styles change so fast.
Yeah. But
And
always remember, I mean, there's a lot of people that hold off on, listing sweaters and jackets and stuff like that. And I can understand that if you have a limited amount of listings, you don't want to list, all these coats and stuff if you've got, limited listings. I
yeah,
understand that. Um, but if it's a little free, if you have a little bit of free listings, list that stuff, because it's always cold somewhere and
yep,
it's always hot somewhere. So don't let that stop you. And the same with, like, seasons, costumes, holiday, Christmas stuff. List that stuff because people
yeah,
are
get
always
that
on the
stuff
lookout
listed.
for that stuff.
I saw a lot of Christmas stuff in July
Yeah.
when I have it listed.
Morning, Mike. I know. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever either.
Yeah, hi Mike. So I'm kind of on the fence right now, because I'm going to be making really good money mowing, and and my nephew anticipates like I'm going to be getting like full-time hours, so I'm gonna make pretty good money. I kind of want to do my eBay so that I can bank that money,
Right.
not have to use it for anything. I mean, that would be really nice. But
Hmm.
then again, I also kind of think, I wonder if I should just take everything, all 3 storage sheds to the auction, unload it all, get rid of it all, get what I can out of it, and kind of just like put my eBay on the wayside for the summer.
Nope.
But then again, I think, I've built it up, and I hate to do that. I hate to get out of that.
Boo.
So we'll
Morning,
see.
Sally.
Hi,
I don't
Sally.
know. I don't know, Nikki. I mean, that's.
It's a tough decision what to do.
I would really hate for you to do that.
Yeah.
And you've got enough. That's the thing too, is you've got enough people there that can help you if you need.
If they will.
Well,
That's the thing, if they will.
well,
But also on the flip side, if I've got like a big packing day or whatever, and I can't go out mowing until 10 o'clock,
yeah,
I have that option.
yeah,
So, I mean, it's not like I'm stuck to a schedule,
yep. Liz says if you're not going to sell or if you're not going to list it, sell it.
Yeah.
She says she
Or
just.
what I could do is I could do something like everything auction style. Get everything up on one day and have it ending on the weekend so that because I'm always going to have the weekends off, preferably.
Yeah.
And so I could hold on. I could make my sales end on a Saturday, so then I got all of Sunday to pack.
Yeah. That's an option too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I used to do this no problem. Work full-time job, raise kids,
Yeah.
did my eBay.
But you were,
But
we were all younger at that,
I'm
at
I'm
that
older
time.
and lazier now.
Yeah. I mean, just don't move as quick.
And I think about my hands too. Are my hands going to handle it?
That's why I'm saying you need to utilize the people that are around you to help you.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
always helping them.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to lend a hand and help you.
Yeah.
So
I'll bring all my stuff with me on Monday morning and make the mowing crew help me package everything.
there you go. Hey, utilize that. Utilize those hands.
Yeah.
Sally, how you doing?
I'm alright.
Made it through the night. I see.
Hi, Sally.
Yeah. I actually stayed over an hour and a half too.
Oh my gosh.
I may have to work Sunday night, but she's gonna try and get me out of it. But I have Monday and Tuesday off too, so
Yeah, you need to be
so
off.
if I
You need a stretch. You need a, you need a stretch.
yeah, she's just gonna have to figure out something. As far as me being able to get off
Yeah,
for a little bit.
you need a stretch of time. Nikki says, I say you should at the very least list 5 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's always been my thing. You should always be able to list at least 5 a day.
yeah.
I should practice what I preach.
Yeah,
I got dressed in this. Oh, go ahead.
I tried to get my 20 yesterday, and I only got 16, but that's pretty good from coming from 0 to.
Yeah.
So I did okay. Can't be down on that.
And no matter,
Where
take
is Miss
my
Bridget?
advice. No matter what you're doing, don't get out of your routine of eBay because it's very, very hard to get back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
It is. I mean, even for being off the 5 days, I got out of the listing and all of that. So,
Yeah.
always try to be listing.
Yeah.
What did you say, Sally?
I said, "Where's
You lost
Bridget?"
something?
We're going
I
to your
think
mom.
she's going to see her mom today.
Yeah.
So she wasn't going to be on the show today.
Bridget don't love us anymore.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
she
hear it
told me she
now.
was gonna be here, so
Yeah, she's gonna go visit her mom for Mother's Day. So,
Yeah.
well, that's
and
understandable.
that was one thing I was thinking too. I mean, do you guys still want to have a listing challenge even though it's Mother's Day?
Go away.
I do.
Okay.
I'd probably be in and out.
Yeah, me too.
I'll
That's
probably be
kind of
in
what
and out.
I don't know.
You don't think it's gonna be okay?
I don't know. Well, I mean, it'll be okay, but I don't know that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be able to participate because everybody's going to be with their mamas and
Yeah. Yeah, so
eating
maybe we
lunch.
should just hold off.
I think we should hold off
Okay.
as much as because we haven't had one for a while. Um,
Mm,
but I think there's just going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be able to participate.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're doing anything for my mother-in-law or someone.
Yeah, you could do that and
yeah.
start fresh on Wednesday for a challenge and start fresh
Yeah,
and say, okay, here we
yeah,
go.
yeah. I think I have 6 going out today. I sold another bundle yesterday.
That's great.
Nice.
So ever since I've said that, I wish I would get more bundles. I've been getting more bundles. So I put that out in the universe and it's
I
coming
wish
back.
I would get some bundles.
Me too. I wish I could get some
I
bundles.
could sell some.
So, man, that's okay, Karen. I understand. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be out and about and um, it's getting nicer weather, and so people are going to take advantage of that. So that's cool.
Either that or you could put a poll on the squad and see how many people. But your plans are kind of up in the air too. You don't know what you're going to be doing with your mother-in-law.
Right. Yeah.
And your mother-in-law is pretty good to you, so you should be there for her.
Yep. I agree.
And it'll give you a few more days to kind of rest up and
Recoup.
not have to worry about a whole show with your mouth.
Yeah.
Your mouth ain't completely healed yet either.
Yeah.
Oh, these dogs are nuts today.
Yeah.
Mm. I almost went to Dollar General this morning.
Why?
Like, because there was a new list that came out.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, but I have a plan.
Okay.
So I'm gonna when Brandon goes to get the car from his mom this afternoon, I think I'm gonna go with him and I'm gonna have him drop me off and hopefully everything won't be gone. But and then today when we go, I think there's gotta be at least 2 Dollar Generals over there. So
Yeah.
go over there and see if I can find some real quick.
Yeah. What time are you thinking about going over there?
Um She said we could pick up the car like I'm totally hooked on Dollar Central. um, she said we could pick up the car like anytime after 3. So
Good.
I don't know if we'll go that early,
Yeah.
but
I mean, your
yeah,
appointment's not
once
until what, 9?
9, yeah.
Yeah, so you got a lot of time to kill, you know.
Yeah, and I need to sleep. I need to sleep a little bit at least, so I'm not falling on the floor. You know.
You work tonight?
Oh
No.
no, I don't.
But
Oh,
her and Brandon have a sleep study tonight, so they
Oh.
gotta they
I
gotta
gotta sleep tonight.
stay up. They gotta stay up in the daytime, so they'll be tired enough to go to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So I'm trying to figure out where that little nap's gonna come in. You know.
yeah,
Because I don't want to sleep too much. I don't want to sleep too little to where I'm completely exhausted. Um,
yeah.
yeah, so I'm just trying to figure that out.
Why do you have to be up all night?
She
Huh?
doesn't have to be up all night, but she has
Oh.
to
No.
sleep at the sleep study.
Oh, she's having a sleep study too?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them.
Oh, they
Yeah.
both are. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought just Brandon one. I was like,
No,
what the hell does that have to do with you?
no, they're both having
Oh,
And I
the sleep
worked last
study done.
night. I
So,
worked last night. Brandon slept last night. So
you know, yeah, it's gonna be. I was trying to think, because like you want to emulate your your schedule when you do a sleep study. You want it to be as normal and
yeah.
the same situations basically as when you come home in the morning and put your mask on and go to bed. You want
Mhm.
the situation because you want to get the right pressure.
Right.
So I was just kind of like maybe like in the morning. Do you normally take your muscle relaxer in the morning,
Uh, n-
like before you go to bed?
I don't take that every day,
Okay. Okay.
but I take my nerve pill
Okay.
every day, twice a day, and I take usually in the morning. I take 2 before I go to bed.
Right.
So today I'm gonna take 2 tonight. I'm gonna take 2 tonight
Okay. You're gonna
instead
switch
of
it.
2. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. That way, they can get the true results with you on your medications and everything. So you get the right pressure
Mhm.
and the right treatment. Because
Yeah.
I mean, when you're taking a muscle relaxer, that's also relaxing your breathing muscles and all that too. So it needs to take account for that. That's all I'm saying. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take that because that puts me on the floor.
Yeah.
I and I can't do anything.
So make sure you take your meds
So
with you.
yeah, I will.
I had a
I don't know.
sleep study once, and I can't sleep on demand. And I'm a person that is up till 1 o'clock in the morning, and they wanted me to go to sleep at like 10 o'clock at night or something, 9 10 o'clock at night, and it's like
It's
I
too
can't go to sleep.
early. I can't do that
Maybe
either.
it was like 7 8 o'clock. I don't remember. It was early though, and I was like, how in the hell am I gonna fall asleep? Then I finally fell asleep, and then I woke up, like an hour later, and they're like, you need to go back to sleep. And I'm like, I can't. What do you want me to do? I can't tell myself to go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know, I can't
Well,
control it.
there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are in that, and they are usually, for the most part, they're usually pretty understanding. Like you got, they try to put it in like a bedroom, situation. So you have your TV. Sometimes people have to sleep with their TV on. So so they want it just like it would be your bedroom.
Oh,
Uh,
not these guys. They wanted me. I couldn't have the TV on, nothing, no lights on. They didn't want nothing. They're like, you got
oh
to shut
God.
everything off, or you're not going to sleep.
Yeah, they've come a
Yeah,
long way.
I used to be like that to where I could watch TV, but I have too weird of dreams when
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
leave the TV on,
Oh yeah.
and so I dream about everything that's going on, or
I
I
do
have
that too
Brandon turn it
sometimes.
down way low so I can't hear it.
I do
But
that too sometimes. I dream about what's on the TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
but I got to the point to where I don't even like having the TV on, um, because it's too bright,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
You-
I sleep in complete darkness if I can.
Yeah. Well, you're
But see,
sleeping.
I like
You're in
watching
sleep.
YouTube when I'm falling asleep because it's only going to play as long as that video is. Whereas if you leave the TV on, it'll just keep playing. So I kind of like YouTube for that reason.
Yeah.
I can't watch TV while I'm sleeping or listen to the TV because I order stuff.
Yes, we know.
I order stuff while I'm sleeping, so I can't do
Really?
that. Yes. Like there'll be some kind of infomercial on or whatever, and I will be half asleep and have my credit card in my hand ordering shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So nah, I don't do that no more. I don't
Is
even
that
have
Izzy?
I don't even have a TV in my room, and I don't have TV anyway. But
You must be eating something good, Todd.
I hear
yeah,
Jenny.
You hear me munching?
he's making noises. He says, "Give me some of that, Daddy."
You want a butter sausage? Huh? There you go.
Yeah, is it Izzy or Jenny?
That's Jenny.
Oh,
But I'm glad that you're getting that done.
yeah, me
You need to,
too.
usually about every 5 years at least, you want to have it done.
And
So,
they kind of like have their own company
hmm
for I think it's called Care Share or something like that. And they'll come from West Branch all the way here and
that's
set
good.
us up and everything. And then they'll just send our supplies through the mail, or have if they're around or whatever, they'll come and drop the supplies off,
Yeah,
which is
that's
great.
good. That's great. The sleep study thing. I mean, it's a good money making um, way to go if you're a medical company or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
I and I don't want to say this in a bad way, but it can be quite a racket. I
Yeah.
mean,
Mhm.
they can overload you on supplies, and they like to be able to bill for your insurance for so much stuff, and stuff that you don't even need, and
Yeah.
and so just kind of be aware of that. But
Go away.
you can get supplies and stuff and have them have it shipped to you. That's great. They get you set up and going. That's good.
Yeah. And they're coming out with fancier machines all the time.
Oh, I am sure. I'm sure.
And
Everybody wants that the tiniest little machine, you know.
you could just pop on your nose.
Well, there's that one, but then, you know, I don't know, there used to be one that was like the size of a Coke can.
Oh.
And everybody wanted that. But, you know, of course, it wasn't I don't think it went very high pressure. I think it went up to like 10 or 12. And then you couldn't put a humidifier with it. So,
Yeah.
you know, that really didn't, work very well. But there's people that take those machines out and they buy battery setups with them, and they take them camping, in a tent,
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. And I'm sure
Mm.
they've come a lot farther in the last 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Always working on something. Oh, this thing's okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad you and Brandon are getting it done.
Yeah, Brandon really needs it.
Just remembered I gotta ship something today. My shipping's so far and few between, I forget I gotta ship. Oof. Oh! Stupid dogs. 2 stupid dogs. You guys could be the stars. Jesus.
Yeah.
Go away.
What's everybody else got going on today?
Oh, I love you guys so much.
I might go uptown and see if I can find some trouble to get into.
Uptown girl.
Yep.
So yeah, yesterday Gwen came in from work and she said, my sister's car won't start and it's at the college campus 35 miles from here.
Oh boy.
Did you say call AAA?
Nope.
So
Of course
she
not.
needed to take my trailer and go pick it up and take it to a mechanic. Yeah,
Doesn't have a husband?
because Gwen's sister can't even afford AAA. So,
Oh. Well, that's good that you did that then.
well, I haven't.
Oh.
I don't. First of all, I'm getting kind of old. I don't know if I can load a car on a trailer by myself anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have an electric winch. I've got a little hand crank winch. And yeah.
You know, I would say if you want to buy somebody a Christmas present, AAA is a good present to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good present to give.
Yeah. And then the trailer's still covered up with brush from the tree trimming
Oh
last month.
gosh.
Yeah. So sometime this weekend, I got to haul the brush to the dump and then go get a car and take it to a mechanic. And God.
No way.
Well, you're only a part-time seller, so you could do that.
Yeah. You got time.
Right?
Yes,
Don't forget to
man.
get that house clean for them boys coming this week.
Yeah. Plus, I got a clean house.
Good morning, Carol.
You're such a good houseboy, Todd.
Yeah. The house ain't all that dirty. It's just there's stuff everywhere.
No, it's
They're
just probably cluttered, I suppose.
Just
It's just stuff.
reseller stuff everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same problem we all have. If we got rid of our hoard, we'd have a spotless house.
Looks like 10 garage sales exploded in my living room.
Oh man, Glenn. He says I was at the Ford dealership this morning. My key wouldn't start it.
Mm.
Had someone bring me my spare. New keys use chips. Cost me $252 for a new key.
Oh, yeah.
Yikes.
You talk about a racket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard keys with chips are a racket.
Yes, they are. I agree.
Shoot, Joanne, look at my house. I can't get caught up. It seems like I just keep getting further and further behind. But
Joanna says everybody thinks she's a hoarder. It looks that way. I don't think my house will ever get robbed because when somebody breaks in, they'll just fall over all the stuff.
Yeah.
I can't even rob you right.
Yep.
Well, and sometimes some of the stuff we sell, nobody realizes that it's worth money. So they might come in and look and go, "What the hell does this person even have? This ain't worth it." Sometimes, unless an eBay seller's the one that's coming in robbing you, they won't think anything's worth anything.
Somebody probably break into my house and have a bunch of VCRs and a bunch of Legos fall on them and kill them.
Hickey says piles of stuff equals security system.
Yeah.
That's right.
Joanna says they'd be like, "Where's the good stuff?"
Yeah.
Probably at the bottom of the pile. Yeah.
Well, you know, when I bought those work pants that time, I bought those work pants for, what was it, like $2 a pair? Get out of the way. Get. And, God, these dogs are driving me crazy this morning. Anyways, I bought those work pants. They were like a cargo work pant. And I bought them all for $2 a pair. And what did I have, like 80 pairs?
Mm-hmm.
No, 40 pairs, because I paid $80 for them. That's right. And I put them, and I thought before I listed them on eBay, I was going to take them to, I had a big flea market that I was going to. So I put them all in bins, black covered bins, and I had them on the back of the trailer, and we were going to load up the trailer the next day. Well, I left them on the back of the trailer at my dad's house. No, usually not. My dad's got tons of stuff sitting outside. Nothing ever gets bothered. We had other stuff on the trailer, like a tractor. We had a bunch of other like flea marketing kind of stuff, tables, that kind of tools. There were some tools on there. Well, the next day when I came, the only thing they took was all these bins of my pants. I was like, who the hell would steal all these pants, you know? Well, anyways, we ended up finding like half of them in the woods, and then and found all my bins. They had dumped them out in the woods and spread them all out. Well, anyways, the rest of them we never found. Well, a few months later, my nephew was kicking this person. He was a druggie and stuff. Was kicking this guy out of one of the trailer houses that and this is only about a mile from my dad's, this trailer park. Anyways, he's kicking this guy out of this trailer house, and the guy's like, I don't even know why you're kicking me out, you know. And he's like, I didn't do nothing wrong, Well, anyways, my nephew noticed that those pants that had gotten stolen were in the house. He goes, look at these pants right here. He goes, these are my aunt's pants that you stole. Because he sent me a picture of them at first. And I said, yeah, those are the pants. And he goes, of course. He goes, because the guy's like, well, I didn't steal those. He goes, these are my aunt's. I know they're my aunt's. She just had them stolen a couple months ago. And and the guy matched kind of the description. I mean, we didn't get a real good view of the guy on my dad's security cameras because he was too far away. But the silhouette of him, it completely looked like him. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, it was like, who'd have thought that somebody would have stole those pants though? You know what I mean? Out of everything that was on that trailer, why would they have just stole those pants?
Right.
It was
Stupid.
the moral of the story, anyway.
They probably got a nice surprise when they found out that it was just a tote full of pants. Like, well, son of a bitch.
I know.
I wish it
I
could have
know.
been something better. I could take to the pawn shop.
I know.
Yeah.
He must have sold a few because there were a few pairs. Like I had some EMT for EMTs. There was a couple pairs of shorts and a couple pairs of EMT pants. He
Mhm.
must have was able to sell those or something because those weren't ever found.
Hmm.
But yeah, I got almost all of my work pants back. I think I maybe was only missing just those EMT ones. So maybe 4 or 5 pair I didn't get back, but
Did you guys ever hear a crash in the night in your eBay storage area, and then you go in the morning and it looks like a bomb exploded?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Stuff all everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell was that? Going, yeah, it was my eBay stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
My
it's not.
husband's like,
Don't worry.
a goddamn pile just fell down. That's what
Yep.
just happened.
Brandon actually just told me that yesterday. I came in here this morning. I'm like, what the hell did he do? There was stuff from over here that was over there, and stuff from over here that was over there. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah. And then I have dozens of digital watches that just randomly beep at all hours, day, night, evening, morning. And Gwen finally quit asking, what is that? Can't you find which one's doing it? Well, no, I got
Get up, your alarm's going off.
they're not real loud, but they're annoying as hell. Beep, beep,
Yep.
beep, beep, beep.
Mike said a week later, be like, what the hell is that smell? Oh, hey, dead burglar. Didn't see under there.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Oh, no.
Hickory Springs says 10 of Hearts is okay. Her house got hit by lightning last night. The fridge is gone. Still no power or internet.
Oh,
but
my
she is
goodness
okay.
sakes. Thank God she's okay.
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
thing that she's okay.
Valerie, give Beth our love and tell her we're thinking of her. That's sad.
Absolutely. And insurance will take care of that. They'll usually cover your refrigerator and any of your power items that
Is
get fried.
is the house okay itself? Oh my God,
Yeah,
that's
really
scary. I
scary.
hate lightning. Oh my God, lightning just scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah, thank God. Everything else can be replaced. Her and her wife, you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
But,
like
that's also kind of, I mean, yes, you're worried about your house, all of your fridge and, all of your stuff. House is okay. She rents. If she has renter's insurance.
Well, the fridge would be covered by the landlord.
Well, unless it's hers.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I've
You know,
never been in a
sometimes,
rental where I had to provide my own appliances.
sometimes if you have rental insurance, that. Oh, okay.
yeah,
Luckily,
good.
all electronics were on power surge strips.
Oh,
Good.
good.
That's good.
But yeah, your sometimes your the landlord's going to replace the fridge. Good.
Oh, good.
That's
Good.
As
good.
as long as
Thank
the
God.
house is okay and your electronics. But I'm sure she's kind of freaking out probably because she's got to ship stuff.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't have internet, it's kind of hard to do that. But
Yeah, good.
maybe she has some options.
So it sounds like it's just an inconvenience, but everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, at least the computers and stuff was protected. We get a lot of when it starts rocking and rolling here. We get a lot of lightning. We had a tree in our front yard hit 1 year, and we heard this. That was the weird thing is we heard this bang, and Mike was alive at that time. We heard this real loud bang, but we didn't even think twice about it. And then before we know it, we were getting a knock on the door, and our limb that had fallen in the road. We're the neighbor or whatever was saying, "Hey, you got something going on over here." We didn't even just thought it was thunder or whatever. Joanna says, "Tell her to go to the local library to print her labels." There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times in a rental, you have to buy your own fridge. I think my mother-in-law actually had to buy her own stove. I think she had to buy her stove.
Oh.
I think the fridge was already there, and then she had to buy her own washer and dryer. So
Yeah, the only appliances that I've ever had to get my own of was washer and dryer. Sometimes if another tenant had left a washer and dryer, they'll leave it there for you, but once it went, then you had to get your own.
yeah,
But yeah, usually, but my daughter here where she rents, her landlord bought her a washer and dryer. When her dryer went out one day, he went and bought her a brand new, nice, one of those nice Samsung digital dryers and replaced it. I was like, wow.
yeah,
I said, makes you feel a lot better about paying that rent every month.
yeah, definitely.
She's got good landlords.
I'm gonna go find a shirt. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, she's in Houston. Yeah.
Would you go away? God, does anybody want 2 dogs? Jesus.
I'm gonna get out there one of these days.
Go away.
One of these days.
Yeah, I sold like 8 things yesterday, and every one of them was less than $20.
Well, could have been 0.
So I'm like, man, I sold some stuff, but it's all cheap.
Smalls.
Yeah, well, not necessarily smalls, just no profit much.
Yeah.
But oh well, out of my house.
Valerie wants to know if you made that shirt, Valerie.
I didn't. I'm trying to think who did.
Was it Deb?
I
No, it
think
wasn't me.
it wasn't you, Deb.
No, I didn't do cha-ching get it.
Okay. Who in the heck was it? I don't remember.
Don't you have another one that says cha-ching? You have a couple, don't you?
This is the only one that says cha-ching on it, I think.
Oh, it's Bridget. Bridget has I think a darker one.
Uh-huh. I'm not really a green wearing type of person. I don't really like the color green, but Yeah. If it was in a different color, I probably would wear it more. It was just something I grabbed.
Yeah, I can't remember who made the cha-ching shirts.
I don't.
It wasn't OJ, was it?
Could have been. Could have been. It's very likely that it could have been. Yeah. Hickory. I like the V-necks also. I'm kind of weird about having things around my neck, but it's really cute. I really like it. Top load washers work the best. That's what I wanted when we bought our own washer.
Yeah, it was someone in our group, but I don't remember who it was.
I think it was OJ. I think it was
Yeah.
the other Jason.
Yeah.
Because he was doing that for a while. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was him.
I miss him. He's been so busy with his death of his dad and stuff. He's just not around anymore. He's been so busy lately.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do a few listings, get a few listings up, and I think I'm gonna.
Mike said, "Well, the green kind of matches your purple hair. Reminds me of the Joker."
I know. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't prefer. Probably would look a little better if it wasn't as wrinkly, but it's just one of those crinkly shirts. But yeah, it does kind of look okay, I guess, with the.
You look beautiful no matter what you do, Valerie.
Well, I don't know about that. I didn't look beautiful on Monday. I can tell you that right now because I felt like I had a growth coming out of my face. This is the part where Valerie blocks me. Oh my god! Block! Time out!
Oh, I have to
No.
say, as long as I'm still here, you're probably still safe. She hasn't blocked me yet.
Nah.
Hank says it was nice knowing you, man. Carol said, at least you're dressed. She's still in bed. Get out of bed, Carol. Toby needs to go potty.
Yep.
Toby, you gotta go outside, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out today, and actually we got city cleanup here, and so I've got a couple of things I'm gonna put out for the pickup man, and probably for everybody else to go through.
Drive
And
around and look and see if there's anything good out there.
that's one thing that I'm gonna do this probably this afternoon tomorrow. Um, but yeah, I got some outside stuff to do, and but I'm gonna go out and just kind of do something for me today.
Yeah.
Feeling a lot better.
Morning, Carol, by the way.
So I do that sometimes. I kind of forget about it every once in a while. I don't really do stuff for me.
Yeah.
It's always about, I'm working. I need to, you know, I need to live a little.
Yep. Oh my God, that little turd.
Uh-oh.
He pulled when I went outside just a minute ago, Diesel pulled the damn eggshells out of the freaking garbage and they're smushed all over the floor.
Oh,
Go lay down, you little stinker. You're
I'm
lucky
not
I don't
gonna throw
abuse
these
animals.
away. Where's your mama?
I'd have to beat you. I always
You
tell them
weren't
that. You
gonna
guys are
throw
lucky
them
I don't beat
away.
animals. Because you two would be perfect reasons to start abusing animals.
oh my gosh. Nicole.
That's like
I just said they're lucky I don't because they would be good excuses to start.
that's like when you're little and your mom says, "Stop jumping on the bed or I'll break your legs." She's not going to break your
Yeah.
legs.
No. I'm just going to start abusing
I don't
dogs.
know. Yeah, be careful about that. Just when you think they're not, that's when they will.
I remember one time my mom's like, "Shut your goddamn mouth or I'm going to knock your teeth down your throat." I'm like, "Yeah, right you are, Mom."
But you never thought that again.
I know I just really pissed her off, that's all. But I knew she wasn't going to knock my teeth down my throat. She wasn't even going to smack me. Yeah, get off of me. Go on. God, you guys. They're just wound up. God, go away. You too, Luggy. Get.
I can hear him panting.
They just won't leave me alone.
Mine are just sleeping.
Luggy's like, "Mommy, let's go home."
I know. I want to run around outside. Get.
Rivers got to eat some Chinese food last night, huh, Hank?
And Diesel drives Lugnut nuts.
Closely resembled a football.
Oh my god.
I can't take these assholes for a walk. They'll pull me down the street.
Oh yeah, they'll be taking you for a walk.
Oh God! Especially with my arthritis, I'd never be able to hold on to them.
You'd have to put one on each hip or something.
Yeah, I could take Luggy for a walk with a leash, but not Diesel. Oh my God!
Put some roller skates on, they'll take you for a ride. Can you imagine that?
She'd end up with freaking rug burns all over her
Oh my
body.
gosh.
Road
Some
burns.
road rash and oh my gosh.
Oh, I think one of them farted though. Oh,
You hear the neighbors, honey, I saw this crazy lady being pulled by dogs down the street on skates.
yeah. I had a dog that I used to do that with.
And she was yelling car parts, lug nuts, and Diesel.
Yeah. She was nuts.
It was so weird. Oh. I'm gonna take my packages out. I'll be right back.
It's raining again here today. Well, I can't say it's raining. Look, I just looked and it's like rain chunks. It's cold here, so it's not quite a mix, but it's not rain. So you can figure that out.
And my husband takes the dogs over to the dog park 3-4 times a week for me. They can run around together. He used to take them to his job and let them run around in the fence. But since he's lost his job, he can't do that anymore.
They're probably tired when they come back from the dog park.
Oh yeah, they sleep like babies. It's so nice. It's like, oh my God, they're like completely different dogs.
It's like I can list. I can eat food.
What are you
Hi,
doing?
Mary.
I laid down on the couch, and they've decided that they need to lay with me.
Not with you, on you.
Yeah, on me. And Vinny, the little chihuahua, is just pissed because Diesel's laying by him, and he hates Diesel. He don't mind Lugnut because Lugnut's not as rammy, but he hates Diesel, and yeah, he's pissed that Diesel decided to lay by him.
Aw.
Hi, Carla.
It's so funny because Lugnut's like, or I mean, Vinny's like just giving him the stink eye.
The Chihuahua stink eye.
Hi, Grandma Wrinkles. I haven't seen you in a long time. They just want you to love them. Yes, they do. And let me tell you, these dogs are spoiled rotten. They definitely get plenty of attention. Yeah, you guys hear me telling them, go away, go lay down. But let me tell you, when I'm not on air, I'm always patting them and cuddling them and playing with them. A couple pain in the
Hey,
butts.
Summer.
They
Usually,
won't let me ignore them.
don't come in till the end of the show. You're early today.
Oh, shit.
Good to see you.
You just unplugged my phone like
Mary says hit that like button, people, and the people that thumb down kiss my grits.
that. They need more. Yeah, they always need more.
Speaking of grits, where's Tom?
Yeah, Roberta's home today, working from home today.
Oh, okay, that's right.
And he had some stuff to do too. I know.
His allergies were bad last night.
Yeah. I told him, I said, no wonder your allergies are bad. You got the damn cat crawling around your face.
Yeah, that cat butt.
I'll do it.
He said he's not allergic to cats, but.
Was it Carol that left the thumbs down? I don't think so.
Ouch.
She would never do that to anybody. She's too sweet.
No.
Even though she says she's a bitch. In real life, she's a bitch. That's what she told me. But I don't believe it.
No.
Not for 1 second.
I bet she could be if she needed to be, but I don't think
Well,
she
yeah, we
I
all
don't think
could
she
be.
naturally is.
That's the pleasure of being a woman.
She's too sweet.
You could just change just like that when you need to.
Yeah, Carol's too sweet to be that way.
Oh my gosh, you're awesome, Mary. She says she's at 218 listings for the week and finally hit 2,500 listings last night, but then had sales. I know you did it, Carol. I was just messing with you. Well,
She might
Joanna
threaten to do it, but I don't think she ever would.
said it.
Yeah. She would always joke that she left thumbs down.
Yeah, you're doing great, Mary. And that was your goal of 2,500, wasn't it? Or was it 3,000? I'm telling you, you're surpassing all your goals.
Yeah. That shows what the work will do for you. You put the work in, you'll get the sales.
Yeah, that's why I stayed home, because I need to list, and I need to do that more than I need to go to Dollar General right now.
Really, Diesel? You're chewing a hanger. Stop chewing on things, you dummy.
Okay, 3,200 is her goal, which it won't take you long, girl. Especially if you're doing 200 a week. Man, I mean, yeah, you got to account for sales and stuff, but still, Yep. If you list it, they will come. Yes,
Yep.
I know. I don't know what is wrong with me. I just have
I know what's wrong with you. No, I'm just
I have
kidding.
I have lister's block. Yeah, she's killing it.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Mike says, "Yep, women change just like that. Unfortunately, that usually means they snapped, and I am in for it." Well, get out of the way.
Yeah, behave yourself.
I was smart this morning. I got out of the van and I immediately went over to the mailbox because I already knew I had something going out today. So I went to the mailbox and put my flag up before I even came in the house.
Uh,
There you go.
So then I could just throw my package on the porch.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
yeah, he said he's in for some trouble somehow. Well, you're a man, so there you go.
How many ex-wives you got? 2, I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, you've only put up with so much crap for so long. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
We all suffer from a little bit of PMS putting up with men's shit.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
I just got
Come on,
I
eBay.
just got
Wake up.
Diesel chewing a hanger. Oh, he's so naughty.
Uh-oh. Is he hungry?
No, he's got a bowl of
You gotta
food.
feed him. You gotta feed them. They don't eat. They're not robots. They don't eat
Yeah.
metal.
They're not robots.
Just because I threaten to beat them doesn't mean I don't feed them. They're fed. They got a full bowl of food. That's the thing. He has chew toys. He has ropes. He has his brother to chew on. What the hell? Why does he need to chew on our shit? He's just naughty.
Joanna says she got an update on the return on Poshmark. Poshmark closed the return case. Good.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
really like their program as far as that goes. And you have to let them know if you get an item that is not as returned or not as described on Poshmark, and there's a case opened. The buyer actually has to. They have. I think it's. I can't remember if it's. They have to immediately, you know, let them know that it's not what they wanted, or it's not as described or whatever. If there's a problem with it, you have to let them know immediately.
Yeah.
As soon as you get the item, because if nothing's done and you wait, they will automatically process that and give the customer or give the seller their money. So, because you get your money within 4 days, they process
Right.
that. So, but I like their process on it. I like the way that, I just like the way that they do it. They get both parties explanations on it. And of course, if I've messed up before and sent something that didn't had a stain on it or whatever, and didn't I didn't know about it, but and I've I they'll send it back, but it doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. But you don't that I mean, for like if it doesn't fit or whatever, that's not an option. You're responsible to ask questions and find out as much as you can. If there's nothing in the listing, I've had people say, what's the condition, and So I don't know. I like their process. I think it's pretty good.
My dad bought this thing, a part for his milling machine. He spent a few $100s on it on eBay. And what the? Get off my phone. Anyways, it said it was delivered. Well, they went and looked at where it was delivered at, and here it was delivered somewhere in Maryland. Now, unless there's a Duluth, Maryland, I don't know why it would have been sent to Maryland. But anyways, it showed delivered in Maryland. And my dad messaged the seller, and the seller's like, "Well, it was delivered, so there's nothing I can do about it, and I don't have to give you your money back." And my dad's like, "Well, I don't want my money back. I just want my item." He's like, "Nope, it was delivered. That's all I can do." And so my dad had to call eBay. Well, eBay ended up he kept messaging the seller, and the seller wouldn't get back to him. eBay messaged the seller. The seller still wouldn't do anything. So eBay said, "Well, the seller's hard to deal with." So they ended up giving my dad his money back. And my dad's like, he's the only one that has that part. So I don't know if
Right.
I don't know if I should buy another one from him or what I should do. I was like, well, I sure as hell wouldn't buy another one from him. I would wait it out and see if you could find the piece to the mill, find it
Right.
somewhere else or something. Because I sure as hell wouldn't buy anything else from that guy.
Right. Well,
I
I
mean, I
mean,
don't
you have
even know why the post office would show it delivered in Maryland when it's Duluth, Minnesota. I mean, I could understand if it got mixed up with Duluth, Georgia, but I can't understand where it would have went in Maryland.
right.
You know,
That's a pretty yellow shirt, Todd.
Showing the
And
goods.
your hair looks great today too. your, your non-existent hair. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No, you're not. You're being a pain in the.
I almost seen my own reflection, but it was on it. Yeah, it was on my screen, not not
okay.
in your head.
Oh. Well, I think everybody needs a little good juju for
Oh,
the
yes.
weekend.
We've missed the juju.
You missed the juju?
Yes.
Goodness.
Yeah, I need good
I'm
juju for the
missing the
weekend.
sorry, guys.
Nikki,
Check
you're
with
going to
Val
miss the juju.
Sally's full of it today.
Yep.
Sally's full of the juju.
I was gonna say she's full of it, all right.
My son said I should wear this hat to work last night. I'm like,
Oh
I
gosh.
don't think so. I
Yeah.
think that could cause some ruckus.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do have special juju for those cranky buyers. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Texas Val, you doing okay? What you been up to?
I don't know why she's not on your show when she was on Tom's all the time.
Right?
When was she on Tom's? Well, she
She
was
was
only
on
on there one
Tom's
day.
show.
She came on one day.
Hi,
I think it was
Julie.
two, if I'm not mistaken. Hi, Julie.
Sherry says, "Yeah, I'll take a gallon, please. Put it on my bill." Sure. We got an never-ending flow of good juju. good still juju. It's
But
gonna
you
be a
gotta
great
make it
weekend.
happen. You gotta make it happen.
You gotta do the work. It's not a mega hat, Sally. You can wear it.
MAGA.
MAGA. I don't know what that
What
MAGA,
means.
make
what does
America
that mean?
great again.
What's
MAGA,
MAGA?
that's what they say about Trump, make America great again.
Oh.
Oh, I was like,
It's MAGA. Yeah.
what is that?
Everybody wants a MAGA hat except for me.
No, it's Confederate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Confederate flag.
I was stoked when I saw this. I'm like, oh my god.
My hat. I've been waiting for you. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see if we
Oh,
can
here comes the Jojo.
All right, here it comes. If you want it,
I'm
get in
catching.
front of the
I'm
camera
catching today.
because I'm gonna throw it out there. Oh, get those. I feel like Mr. Miyagi.
Wax on.
Somebody's just coming on the tail and thinking, what in the heck is going on here? I gotta sprinkle some of myself.
Thanks,
There you
Valerie.
go.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Awesome. Yeah, we need the eBay dance too.
Yep. Put some good music on and do the eBay dance. More money, more money.
And take my package up.
Okay.
No, I hope it's no, I am not hoping. It says this is a witchcraft channel. Oh my gosh. If only there was a way to see us all sitting around our screens with our hands up. Oh my gosh. So true.
Harbor Freight is having a 3-day sale for Mother's Day, 25% off. In case anybody
It's a
wants
good.
to know.
It's gonna be a good day. But you got to get your listing done. That's my thing. I got to get some listing done today, and then I'm gonna get outside and enjoy the nice sunshine. Hopefully it'll get up to the 60s and some good rays. I'm also going to get another 10 listings done today and get ready to enjoy a weekend with the grandkids. That's awesome. That's something to look forward to. Right there. One of these days, I'm going to be able to do that too. I look forward to that. I don't like just seeing pictures of the grandkids. I like to be around them. Summer said, good morning, Summer. Mary, a few nights ago, I upped my personal goal to 200 listings a week, so I may be coming to you for a pep talk. There you go. 200 listings. That's a lot of listings, but you can do it. You can do anything you want. That's the thing I like. You know, I was watching Tom's show. I wasn't on there last night because I was on drugs, but not crazy drugs, but just mouth drugs. And I mean, he was asking everybody, different things uh, and stuff, and it's really all about you got a list. If you don't feel like the stuff that you have is very good, or you don't want to weigh your store down with a bunch of small priced items, whatever. I mean, I've I've had in the last week or so, I've had a lot of people just buy stuff that is, they don't even ask for an offer, which is really rare, but it's actually happening more, you know. Um, and that happens a lot with my jewelry that I've been listing. Um, people pay $18 for a bracelet, and on Poshmark, and there's like a $6 shipping, and they'll still pay it. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever.
Julie says this is a witchcraft channel. No,
We're
it's
doing some.
not.
This is a Wiccan channel.
We believe in the power of the juju. It's really just like any, not saying that Julie's being serious or anything, because she knows her mom wouldn't do anything like that. But it's really just about positive thinking, I think.
Yeah.
More than anything, it's fun, and it's more about positive thinking.
Good morning, Mr. Sadie. He said it's hard to sell something that's not for sale. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? I mean, you're like, why isn't this shirt selling? Well, it ain't listed, so nobody's gonna knows that you got that shirt. So better get it listed.
They ain't got the ESPN on.
Yep, absolutely. Mary says, couple of tips. Lay out what you want to work on the night before. I've been grabbing some jewelry and some postcards, and then whatever else I need to do the night before mixes it up. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you gotta, it's real simple if you think about it. Start grabbing stuff.
I've been trying to do it that way, trying to decide what I'm going to list before I list it, like put it all on a tote or whatever. It does help. Mr. Sadie said, Sally, don't start that positive thinking crap.
It does work though. I mean, if you're thinking negatively, and you have to kind of think about it this way. You're putting, negative thoughts out into the universe. I'm not going to sell crap today. Well, then you ain't going to sell crap today.
That's right.
You've got to, I'm going to sell a whole bunch of shit today. There you go. I'm going to sell, I'm gonna have great sales today.
All the things, like Hank says.
So all the things, yeah. Before I go to bed, make up a few boxes to speed up the morning shipping. Yeah. Oh, Carol, she's at 700 sweat coins. Man, you've been sweating a lot. Make sure you got your deodorant on. I'm going to hit the big ass lottery and not even buy a ticket. Well, good luck. Action, action.
Stinky Carol.
Well, yeah, you do got to be positive about it. And if you're, maybe you need a break. Maybe you need to walk away and do something else, or work on something else, or and it's I was kind of down on myself yesterday because I only got 16. I didn't make my 20. But I was like, you know what? That's 16 from coming from 5 days of zero. It's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
You're getting back into it.
You're gonna ramp it up.
Now, if I had one or two, I'd be like, yeah, that's bullshit. There ain't no reason for that. But Joanna says, well, 8-track tapes sell untested.
Yeah, they will.
Okay.
I don't know.
You better make sure that
Give
little
me a
felt
guess.
thing is in there.
The felt melt.
Missed you.
Miss you
And
too.
most of the time, they're very long tail.
Brandon didn't come through here, did he?
Hmm.
I said Brandon didn't come through here, did he?
Sometimes
did?
you
Okay,
just
so he's
gotta
probably.
pull an elmo
Oh,
and
okay.
they'll burn. Then you pick
Welcome
out
to
a
the chat.
couple of goodies from the ashes and build it back up, fresh and new. That is so true. So very true.
Cutting all your hair off too?
Carol, she said, I sold my car on eBay yesterday. I hope they pay. Well, that's
Oh.
good.
Wow.
And she cut all her hair off too. Good,
Oh
good
boy.
for you.
I guess she's
Making
still
changes. Sometimes you got to make changes. Mr. Sadie says, Joanna, I just let them list them. I just sell them as working and guarantee working and or money back. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, they were made well. You know, eight tracks weren't made of crap like they make crap today. You know, that's
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also gonna do a little thinking. I'll probably wait until this afternoon because they're having the city cleanup. So I'm probably gonna wait till this afternoon and then I'm gonna drive around town, which isn't gonna be a long drive at all. But drive around town if I can't find some stuff on the side of the road.
Did you already start listing your stuff that you got from Jen?
I have. Yeah, I've started.
I thought you were gonna do a haul.
I did not. I said,
I wanted to see a haul video.
well, I'm sorry. I was like, Sally, what's wrong with your face? Oh my gosh.
I love this mug. It's awesome.
It's so cute.
And it fits my face.
Mary says, when I get up, I check email and make a list of stuff I got to pull to ship as I have my coffee. Then I kick out my shipping and take 5 things, get photos done. List them as I relax from my shipping. Then I have breakfast and kick out another 10. Then load the dishwasher and on all day. Yeah, it's good to piece it up, part it up a little bit, do a little bit, and then go do something in the house or outside or whatever, and then get back to it. But you can't wait too long. You can't wait too long because then you put it off. So you gotta
Dad, get your phone.
It's done.
answer your dang phone.
No, that was just a notification. Remember, I made it longer because
Right.
people wanted to hear it longer.
Uh-huh. I always want to hear it longer.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
A roller phone.
Mhm.
I'm usually done by 8 p.m. and do any shipping and relax. I've really gotten out of. I used to ship at night, and I've gotten out of that just because I tend to take the shipping into the evening or the listing into the evening, and so I need to figure out a way to fix that. But I did go to bed at 10:30 last night, so that was good.
Oh, that is good.
Sadie, I always told you to do everything the hard way. You appreciate it more. Ah,
Yeah.
that that's a good. Yeah, that fits my life in so many ways.
Morning, but I did, I woke up this morning at 5 and got on my shipping. I didn't have anything shipped. And I got 6 things packaged up and ready to go. So I got out of the habit of doing my shipping either at night or in the morning. And so I was getting into this habit of waiting until after the show was over, which got into my listing time. And so after the show was over, I'd do my shipping and then I would have to take it to the post office. And, that's like, probably 2 hours of listing time that I could have had. So I'm trying to get better. Yep. Very, very true. And just, like, Summer said, thanks for all the tips. I have so much unlisted. I want to get my store back to what it used to be before I moved. And my 20 a day is not enough as it's been the 3 years. That's the thing too is, and sometimes you have to change things up. I think we were talking about that earlier. Sometimes, you if you're only listing clothing, put something, do something a little bit, throw some wrenches in there and maybe do something a little bit different. Put some hats, put some purses, put some jewelry, change it up a little bit. Um, that's also a good thing because clothing can get a little overwhelming, especially if you have a whole lot of it, like I do. But if you have other things, like I have, flatware, I have jewelry, I have hats, I have purses, I have a lot of other different stuff. So I try to, if I'm getting a little bogged down with clothing, hey, you know what? I'm gonna change it up and do something a little bit different, and I think
Good.
that's
I'm glad that you'll be on in the morning, Summer.
yeah,
You should come on panel.
you should. You definitely should. Yeah, variety is key. You gotta have variety because not everybody's gonna want a piece of clothing that you have.
Yep.
And
So,
and I'll be right back.
somebody's at the door. Yeah, you have to list different things just to keep your mind and your store fresh. Yep. So throw a few different little things in there that'll um, variety helps your store ranks too. Yep. Sound the alarm, the battle cry. So and that's definitely something that I try to do. Just put a little something different. What, Mike? You stopped me in mid sentence there. He says you can get burned out on anything. I may actually list clothes today. What?
Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
that is crazy. That's good though. I mean, there's definitely clothes out there that you can, I've really gotten into like shoes. I enjoy listing shoes. What did I find the other day? I found some. I think these are Stuart Weitzman's. I think. Yeah, these are pretty cool boots. And they're a good size, I think. So I get that today. I think I'm gonna. So those should go for pretty good. I would say $90, $90 to $100 on those boots.
I can't wear heels anymore. Break
I
my neck.
I don't wear them. I just sell them. So
Even looking at those makes me. It's like, oh.
yeah,
I mean,
I would,
I got mail.
I would definitely make a ooh.
Oh wow.
I would definitely break my ankle or my
Well, I
hip.
guess we'll see you later, Sally.
Yeah.
With
Woo!
another mail haul.
Oh my gosh.
Mary says I have a military suit to list. Mr. Sadie says I see all these yard sale videos and they walk past so much money because they're looking for a couple specific things. That's not. I look at everything. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good job, Carol. She says 1 mile down, 1 to go. That's awesome.
I think this might be Bridget. I don't know.
Yeah, we all just got to keep working at it. Tom says I'm into shoes today. Actually, Croc knockoffs. Normally, I don't wear shoes. I have to wear shoes. I would say it's very rare that I walk around the house or outside without shoes. I usually always have.
Oh my lord. This thing is chock full.
Chock full, huh?
Mm.
I'm both, Hank. I'm lifting shoes and I'm wearing them. So who's that bundle of joy from?
Bridget.
Oh. Uh-oh. Mr. Sadie, he says I won $200 playing Keno last night. Hellfire.
Nice.
Yeah. That's awesome. Good job.
That is awesome. I love Keno. It is so fun for me.
Good job.
I always just donate money to Keno.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Let's go find the slot machine now.
That's a nice win. I always think, yeah, I need to go to the casino. And then I'm like, nope. You don't need to go to the casino. Stay away. Keno, isn't he an actor? Tom says.
Not that Keno.
Oh my gosh. Mary says I haven't had on high heels since I broke my foot. Foot healed wrong, and the pain makes high heels out of the question. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Sadie.
My goodness.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's great that you won. I'm happy for you. You deserve it.
funny.
Hank says, I just can't.
Holy cow.
The visuals, yes, definitely. He said, I was happy as a gay man in a picker tree. There you go. That's awesome. I have to use that sometime.
I think there's some kind of like radio or something in here.
A radio.
Yeah.
Sherry says, Sally, hold that little white purse in your hand. That was cute.
I put it on my arm.
That is cute.
That is cute.
That is so nice.
And it's like, it's got like little imprints in it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's cute. It's got, is that, that's not a kiss lock, is it? Where you have to turn it?
No. The kiss ones are, they're like this. So they're like this. That's a kiss lock. Where you have to,
Oh, okay.
that's a kiss lock.
Yep, it's a church purse. That's what
super
that's what
cute.
Sherry's calling it, a church purse.
Mhm.
Oh my
I think Sally's probably going to do a video.
Sally's probably going to do a video too.
She's talking to herself.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yep.
She needs to get some views and some more.
I'm not trying to run you off.
Huh?
I'm not trying to run you off.
Oh, no. I know. It's all good. Mm.
I can hear Sally's dog.
Am I doing that?
No. The dog is doing it.
The dog is doing it.
Oh, Fuzzy.
Yeah,
One of the
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy. Shush.
One of the doggies is doing it.
Nah, Fuzzy doesn't need to shush. He's scratching an itch on his back.
Well, I think
Get down to the bottom of that box.
you better stick a fork in me. I think I'm done. I've talked a lot, and my jaw is killing me.
Aw.
It hurts.
Yeah, you need to rest that.
A lot of talking, and a lot of smiling, and all that stuff. So, I have to go
That's
take
good
me
for
some-
you, though.
I know. I have to go take me some Advil and my mouth shut the rest of the day.
Don't cut your headphone wire, Sally.
I'm not. I was watching what I was doing. I know it's right there.
Oh, right there.
I'll do it one day, I'm sure. Everybody get a real good show that day.
You're welcome, Mr. Tom. Hope you have a great day.
Yes, thank you, Valerie. She's super special to me.
Well, if she cuts her line, maybe she'll get that'll make her some wireless. Make her some wireless headphones there.
You made yourself laugh that time.
She's always wanted a pair of those. Just do it on accident. I'm glad I'm back too, you guys. I missed you guys.
I miss you
We
too.
missed you
Yeah,
too.
she's gonna do a haul video, I think. So she'll show you all the goodies. So make sure that you're subscribed to the Upside Down Picker so you can see what you got. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. We will see you all later, and hope you guys have lots of good sales and all that
You
good
too.
stuff. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye, guys.